EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Washington football team. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
The 47-yard line.
A slant to Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Chase Young on the tackle.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford, this will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's Kenny Galladay hauling it in from Matthew Stafford. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. To make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
An incredibly short kick fielded. Now here a loose football. The Detroit Lions get paid.
Attention during the rules seminar, because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0.
16. Washington, nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumbled on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Smith. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Lining up for the
now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now left side on the swing pass. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards that time. He's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Danny Amendola there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, partner, time to start thinking about dinner plans after this one. I don't want to write him off first quarter, but my goodness, the offense clicking like this and a 4-score lead.
We are programmed to not get to that stage, right? To not think that way, but you can't help it. They look like sheer perfection right now with those 4 scores this early. Let's see if they can keep it up, and let's see if there's any way possible they can be slowed down.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any signs of them being slowed down. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
At the 30-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
29, Washington, nothing.
From the 30 on second down, Smith knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Smith forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And he finds McLaurin. And Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw again on second down. Smith over the middle, open is Thomas. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far.
1st and 10 right at the 20. Throwing again is Smith.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. They run. Peterson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. He's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
46-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards. A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's caught outright Amendola. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Stafford looks to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amendola again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It's caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford as his guys continue to pour it on. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. To the air again, Stafford. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Washington, nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
33-yard line.
On second down now, it's Gibson. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Smith. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Smith on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Logan Thomas.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The onside kick recovered by Washington.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throwing again on second down. Smith. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. From the 50, it's Smith. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They are going for it. It's Smith. And he's going to go down again. Emerson Griffin. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. But being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
Let's see how they'll respond now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Washington 2. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On first down, it's Smith. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
That one is slant to McLaurin. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Smith. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
To try again after the sack, Smith. Big hold of the 30. Open man here, Sims complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
But it's 3rd down.
Now Smith. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
15.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The tackle by
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
To throw is Smith. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35.
17 yards.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Terry McLaurin.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Washington.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Down at the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On 2nd and goal, Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
49. Washington 9.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. His throw incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
3rd and 2, Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues into another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. Again, it's Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The onside kick recovered by Washington.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Complete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A shotgun snap for Smith. Out to his left. He'll run it. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. Stepping out, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Operating from the gun, Smith. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
17.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
Onside kick recovered by the Lions.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Stafford going to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up second down.
Monday.
To throw again. Stafford. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Out of the gun. Stafford. They'll let this go for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Lions 61. Washington 19. Matt Prater to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.